the TinSan Motorsport team travelled to one of England's most well-known hill climbs, Prescott, where we would be introducing another brand runner, Martin Watts, in his silver Riot kit car. We had previously met Martin at other events, but his Riot competes in a separate race class which would not qualify him to be part of the Classic Marks Club.
Started off going to Wiscombe Park Hill Climb and double driving a little a GTM Coupe it was called.
How long ago was that?
15 years ago. Yeah, and we had a bit of fun doing it, and we modified the cars to get it a bit quicker.
Other TinSan brand runners were also in the paddock this weekend, including Alan Voice, once again driving his Triumph GT6, and Rob Pack in his heavily customised V8 TVR. We have also brought on Martin Nolan as a brand runner, and we plan to loan him some equipment so that we can record his driving for you in the future. As members of the Classic Marks Club, we are always privileged to share the paddock with an eclectic mix of cars. The club brought almost 30 competitive vehicles to this event, so we'll introduce just a few, starting with an Austin A40 Farina, a TVR Vixen, a Morgan Plus 8, a Sunbeam Imp Sport, a Reliant Scimitar, a classic Alfa Romeo Giulia, an MGB Roadster, and of course a Jaguar E-Type. TinSan drivers Nigel Walton and Miranda Gibbs were competing in our road-going Mazda MX-5s once again, and both managed to end the weekend with personal bests, so we'll check out their runs first before seeing the full course from Martin's Riot. As frequent viewers of the channel will know, Miranda is only in her second season of competing, and although Nigel has several years more experience, he still receives training regularly and is in his first season in a car that is some 40 years newer and a great deal more powerful than our Triumph Spitfire was. With that in mind, we convinced Martin, who doesn't film his driving, to use one of our cameras so we can show you what a very experienced driver in a car with many years of development can do on this course. But before we go on board in the Riot, we'll get a little bit of its history from Martin.
So this is a silver Riot, designed by Jeremy Phillips. The Striker was the car he designed before it, and he brought the little Riot out with a rear engine, rear wheel drive, choice of EcoBoost Ford engines or any motorbike engine basically will fit in the back. This has got a Yamaha an 06 R1 engine running on basically a standard ECU. It's a pretty standard really, the little chain rear drive to the back axle. It's quite simple, effective, and I've had this about 10 years or more. It was originally designed for circuit racing, but I think they altered the regs on circuit racing cars and they weren't allowed to use the bike engines in the class that it was designed for. So Neil Cole's another guy that does hill climbing with his son now. He bought it and hill climbed it for 1 or 2 seasons, and so my friend of mine saw it for sale on Piston Heads and we went and looked at it and that was it.
So powered away?
It's about 160 horse engine I think, and it weighs 420 kilos. And that's pretty good.
any unfathomable car?
Not that for me.
You didn't quite do what you were hoping.
Not quite. I was hoping to see a 44 and it didn't happen.
Is that still good for you?
They should have electrics there. There's always room for improvement.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell to keep up.